is what happened, while my mom is in the hospital. When I brought my mother to the emergency room, except the patient, nobody cannot go into emergency room. And so I waited until they called me up that my mom is transferred to general room. So me and my wife went to hospital to see her what's going on, and then to ask a question, what we have to do, things like that. Then there was a long line in the lobby, and because any visitor in the hospital must get a vaccine. They have to check the vaccine treated or not. If not treated, then you cannot go into the hospital to see. And then finally, we went to her room, and then it was a nice condition for me and my wife, and but the patient itself, she feel very cold in there, and then very tiny sheet cover up, and she's as soon as she saw me that oh, I'm so cold, so I get a blanket, then cover up, and oh my God, I am relieved. I was so cold. And in the meantime, then there was the nurse was there, and the nurse in the helping her, and then she made pee-pee, urination. Then nurse changed all the towel, things like that. And then my mom asked me, give her some tip, Then she was happy, Then before I come out, I explained to my mom that, Mom, press this button when you need any kind of a service. If you want to drink water, then you press this button. Then you tell her aqua or water. And if you want urination, pee-pee, caca, I explained to her. And I don't know whether she could remember all those kind of things. But she could not move around, and next there is a table, water and the food in there, but she could not reach, to the table. So next day, I went to hospital. Then, she saw something, but could not tell exactly who I am. And she said, "Are you Korean? Please give me some water." So I poured in an 8-ounce cup and give her water. Then with the straw, then right away she could drink one 8-ounce cup. In the home, she could not drink water, and she just sip, just 1 ounce at the most, and little by little, but she drink up whole 8 ounces. Then, oh, my son came. Then she asked me drink more water, ask more water. So she drank one cup water. Then what that means is she did not drink a sip of water whole day. So I went to the desk over there, and ask nurse. My mother cannot speak English and could not move around, and so please pay a little more attention to her. And then the answer came back yeah, we are not able to, treat, everyone because, huge shortage in the hospital. So I could understand that. Then, at the time I got, a phone call from the case manager and, how to discharge, things like that. And the case manager asked me, why we have to send her to rehabilitation center. So I said, no. Well, why not? I know how, hospital treat her. And even though she go back to go to rehabilitation center, I know how she will be treated. So I said no. And finally, I brought my mom to the home, and then my mother said, "Oh, over there it was a prison." And she could not move around, and she could not ask anything else. So, Mom, if you go to over there, that you cannot speak English, and so but there are many Korean nurses in there. So why don't you sing 아리랑 아리랑 아리랑? Then, but when you sing a song very sadly, then somebody going to pay attention to you. And then my mom said, sorry, but I don't have energy to sing a song. Yeah, that's the reality in the hospital right now. But CEO said, oh, we have, beautiful people in there, beautiful, all kinds of, do you see equipment and things like that? However, he got paid lots of money, but all the workers, then they do not get much as CEO. So even though they want to work hard, but they're not willing to work hard either. That is a reality, and this is the situation at this moment. Thank you so much for your watching.